What's going on, everybody? Another episode of Kyle TV. In this episode, we'll be talking about a few giants like Walmart, Amazon, Uber, and Starbucks. But before we do, we're going to take a quick look at the cryptocurrency market overall. So Bitcoin is around $11,500 area, very key area of support or resistance, if you will. So as we scroll down, as you can see, it's just like a red and green kind of mixture kind of market right now. Kind of seeing what Bitcoin is going to do. Is it going to go past 11,500 or 11,500, or is it going to go back down to about 11,000? So it seems like the market's kind of trying to decide. Some coins are consolidating, others are doing very well right now, like Monero, going back up to relative value there. It was like down below 300, now back up above 300, of course, and pushing to like an all-time, or not all-time, but a 7-day high is what it looks like. So as we flip over to the Bitcoin chart, we're taking a look. As you can see here, it was around 11,800, went all the way down as low as 9,000, almost 9,300, bounced off this key level of support there off of a Fibonacci level, and now we're back up here. So we're kind of seeing, as this huge green, if you pull this out to like a 4-hour chart, that's a green candle. Went back down, now back up. So kind of seeing what Bitcoin is going to do. So there's that. Now in this article, we'll be talking about Walmart to implement the blockchain-based delivery system. So it says the application of U.S. retail giant Walmart to patent its smart package system has been released by the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, USPTO, on Thursday, March 1st, FinTech Finance reports. Walmart's smart package patent employs a blockchain-based tool to track package contents, environment conditions, location, and other details. The device described in the application is intended to be used in new technologies like autonomous vehicles and unmanned drones. As you guys know before, I've said many times before, as you know, especially in the past couple of videos, how important and how I think blockchain is going to be implemented into autonomous vehicles. Obviously, you've seen ICOs, but this is going to be obviously the future. According to the according to the application, blockchain will record the key addresses along with the chain, such as seller private keys, key address, and courier private key address, and a buyer private key address. So it kind of just goes on to talk about that a little bit more. In other news, it shows that Amazon's poll that people want an Amazon cryptocurrency to buy their goods and services. It says online retail Amazon this week received feedback that its hypothetical creation of an Amazon coin would be positively received, while Starbucks and other large traditional consumer companies spoke of plans to use blockchain on the Starbucks app, also hinting the possibility of creating their own cryptocurrency for their app's use. A little over half of 1,000 respondents who used Amazon in the last month have indicated that they would use the online retailer's cryptocurrency in the case that Amazon ever branched out into creating the provisionally dubbed Amazon coin. A February 27th survey by Lend.edu says 51% said yes, 21% said no, 26% unsure, which I'm sure if they knew, they would probably pick cryptocurrency. Prime users that answered yes, 58%. So quite a bit of yeses for sure. So it just kind of goes into detail about that. It says this week, Starbucks executive chairman Howard Schultz says in an interview with Fox Business that he sees blockchain technologies as something that Starbucks will use moving forward. I think blockchain is probably the best, the rail in which an integrated app at Starbucks will be sitting on top of. So, wow, very interesting to hear Howard Schultz be so involved in cryptocurrency. Says Schultz, who the interview pointed out as someone who is not a fan of Bitcoin, added that in relation to Starbucks' move of testing a cashless store, Starbucks itself could create its own digital currency to be used on their integrated app. This is not about Bitcoin, but I do believe that given the framework and the platform that we have on a digital mobile app, that we could potentially be one of the first companies to be a proprietary digital currency integrated into our application. Last week, Fundstrat strategist Tom Lee had suggested in a report that both Amazon and Starbucks are likely to implement blockchain technology and announced a crypto strategy this year. So, wow. Big surprise. Actually, it's not even that big of a surprise at this point in time. A lot of us that have been pro cryptocurrency have been saying Amazon's going to implement maybe their own cryptocurrency or Bitcoin or maybe both. And it's really not a big surprise. People, especially if you're a longer advocate of cryptocurrency, you've probably been looked at crazy at times for, saying, Amazon's going to integrate cryptocurrency or whatever. Now we have substantial proof that big companies are indeed using blockchain technology and cryptocurrency. It's not a secret anymore. And now, us advocates don't look stupid. And it's actually flipped the script. And now people that were calling us stupid, well, there you go. You got proof. Uber co-founder Garrett Camp is creating a new cryptocurrency. So this brings me to another huge company, Uber, one of the most successful tech startups all time. Co-founder Garrett Camp is creating a new cryptocurrency called Eco. Now, Eco basically, so we'll go ahead and read the article, but it has like a couple synonymous meanings as far as the reason for that goes. Maybe it'll mention in this article, but we'll go ahead and read it. Garrett Camp, best known for being a co-founder of Uber and founder of the accelerator venture fund Expo, is launching his own cryptocurrency. The currency is called Eco, and Camp wants to be a digital global currency that can be used as a payment tool around the world for daily use transactions. There will be 1 trillion tokens issued initially, of which 50% will be given away to the first 1 billion verified humans that sign up. So you bet I will probably sign up for that, for some free tokens. So raise your hand if you're like me and you like free tokens. So 20% will go to the universities running trusted nodes, 10% will go to advisors, 10% will go to strategic partners, and 10% will go to a newly formed Eco Foundation, which will be responsible for creating and maintaining the network. Camp, as well as a small number of partners affiliated with Expo, also will donate $10 million to seed the foundation with an operating budget. So what his plans are is he wants to have trusted nodes running by universities. It's kind of the idea, kind of taking a page out of, Mark Zuckerberg, is what some articles have been saying, when Facebook first got started. It says notably there will be no ICO, which means no money will be raised for the project, and also lets the project avoid any potential legal issues which have now become prevalent with most major ICOs. Basically, the SEC cracked down on especially the major ICOs like Tezos and a bunch of others that the SEC, wants you to comply with the rules and regulations. Eco's initial white paper explains that it wants to improve on a few main issues common with digital currencies. First, it wants to use only verified nodes for network support and transaction confirmations, meaning someone anonymous couldn't run a node and confirm transactions like they could do on Bitcoin's network. While this essentially removes issues of 51% attacks or other acts of fraud, it also means it won't be truly decentralized, which is kind of a weird concept, in cryptocurrency, which is what crypto, is known for. But anyways, second, Eco will have a large token supply, 1 trillion at least initially, and simple web and mobile apps. This is likely the project's attempt to be more user-friendly, meaning a smaller dollar to Eco token conversion rate, so regular users aren't scared away by high token prices, which often happens with Bitcoin. Similarly, the web and mobile app directly likely means that they want to make wallets easily accessible to anyone regardless of technical ability, which is pretty much what every cryptocurrency is doing right now. But anyways, the last improvement is that Eco wants to be energy efficient when it comes to transaction verification and token generation, meaning there won't be a network of electricity intensive miners supporting the network like some other cryptocurrencies have. So it sounds like they are going proof of stake node with nodes and things of that nature. So we'll see what they do. Eco is an admirable concept, but a novel one. Since the early days of crypto, groups have been copying and pasting Bitcoin to create their digital blockchains, all with slight differences that they think will change the world. For example, Litecoin and Ethereum both have faster blockchain, which have increased transaction times. Both Telegram's upcoming token, Kik's Kin token, are trying to be the mobile first daily use tokens with high supply and low token price. Ripple already eschews anonymous nodes and instead uses trusted validator nodes run by legitimate groups chosen by them, which is it's obviously, we all know that it's not decentralized as much as the other projects. Ethereum is working on proof of stake to become a more energy efficient, and Neo already has a working one in place, which is actually debatable because it was broke not too long ago. You get the point. There is currently no lack of existing cryptocurrencies with these improved features. Instead, we suffer from a lack of development ecosystem, which is needed to develop and support real-life everyday use cases for these blockchains, which is pretty much true. If you want to read this article in full, you can. But, wow, breaking news all around. So this is, well, I mean, it's not news. It's not too surprising. I mean, maybe Uber, but not really Amazon. Starbucks is pretty surprising for me. But, you know, Walmart, actually, that's not too surprising at all. If we scroll down here to Walton Chain, wherever Walton Chain's at, was pretty much, you know, designed. I think it was pretty much started from the beginning, and I could be wrong. I know there's been a few, you know, misinformations on why it's called Walton Chain. A lot of people thought it was because of Walmart and Walton, but you know, I've read also that it was basically like a developer or something like that was why it was called Walton. So, but anyways, regardless, this was just inevitable that Walmart would be, you know, implementing a blockchain-based delivery system. More and more companies are going to be using blockchain to track their products, and from, you know, all the way down to the supply chain, you know, from warehouse to consumer. This is just something that is smart. It's good business. It just makes sense, guys. So let me know what you guys think below. Does this encourage you to invest in some of these? If they're going to be public, are you going to take part in the Uber, you know, airdrop, whatever you want to call that? Are you going to buy cryptocurrencies out there that are very similar in project that you already like Walton Chain? You have VeChain that are kind of supply chain management coins. What do you guys think? Are you guys excited about Amazon, Walmart, and Uber implementing blockchain, or are you like, what the heck? What took so long? Let me know what you guys think below. But with that being said, guys, I will see you guys in the next video and at the blockchain. Peace. Hey guys, Kyle Wilson here. Thanks for watching this video once again. If you like it, make sure you share it. Don't forget to watch one of these videos beside me. And as always, I'll see you in the next video and at the blockchain. Peace.